Greetings, my fellow atomic particles. Welcome to another episode of Let's Spin Some Vinyl. Today, I am setting the Wayback Machine. Way back. This is the first record that I ever made. I hesitated for a long time to even try to find this record. Because, fear of being embarrassed by my first effort. But a friend of mine, Steve Russell, found a copy, and he is the brother of a co-writer and bass player of mine from many years ago that was involved in the making of this record. So Steve called it to my attention, which made me go and look through my record collection and dig this up. And there's a track that I've been thinking about, actually, that I wrote way back then. We're talking 43, 44 years ago, 1982, I think. Once again, working on the graveyard shift. At a recording studio. This was a 24-track recording studio called C3. My friend James Mace was an engineer there, so he would get us in on the graveyard shift for free studio time. And anyway, we worked on this record, and the song Jungle Beat specifically, which I'll tell you a little of the technical story because it's a good engineering story after we spin it. But anyway, this song, Jungle Beat, I've been thinking about it a lot because it is completely relevant to the current times. And you know me, I'm all about relevance. So anyway, without further ado, I'm going to spin the track, and then I'll tell you about who's on it. And like I said, there's a pretty wild engineering story. So, check it out. I hope you dig it. Just keep in mind, all right, it's from the Wayback Machine. 1982, Royal Air Force, Jungle Beat.
Jungle Beat!
that was Jungle Beat by Royal Air Force from 1982. The vocals, Sandy Cohen, or I think she went as Sandra Cohen. Uh, Sal Shapisi was the drummer in the band, but Kenny Mack actually played drums on that track. And notice the rototoms, right? Rototom. And James Mace is credited as the MCI 428 because he was the engineer, but I felt like he was an integral part of the band. And myself, I'm playing fretless bass, which is something that I never did. But that's another story. I'll save that for another day. So one thing I wanted to tell is a really kind of funny, interesting story is, so we're working in 24 track, and whoever had calibrated the 24 track machine had put the head stacks back in the wrong order. So the way a tape machine, 24-track tape machine works is there's 1 through 8, 9 through 16, 17 through 24, right? 3 different head stacks. And you can put them in, they're wired, you put them in, and if you don't put them in the right way, you'll be recording on, you'll press record on 1 through 8, but you'll really be recording on, say, 7 through 16. Anyway, somebody put the head stacks back in the wrong way. We went in to record. We had recorded this song. We got in the drums, killer take. We went in to record and erased a large chunk, if not all of the drums. This song, there was no click tracks, etc., etc. So Kenny Mack had to come back in and re-record the drums to the rest of the track. And of course, anybody that is into music making knows that anything that gets erased was the best thing that had ever been done. It was a terrifying experience for everyone involved, but I think the end result worked. This song had been tracked before, and the original demo, of course, I felt was always better. But anyway, so there it is. We've went back in time, listened to my first band. I survived. I have not actually listened to the rest of the record because, like I said, it's kind of scary and painful for me, right? Because I am faced with, I have to listen to that naivety and vulnerability and the fact that it was a complete failure. So all of that stuff, man. So I don't know if I will listen to the whole record. But anyway, I am proud of that track because, like I said, I feel like it is totally relevant to the times, and it's cool. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. I'm still waiting for the Funk Wrench Blues next record to arrive, the vinyl test pressing. So who knows what's going to happen next week. But I appreciate you all listening, and peace.